Hey guys, it's Kepi. I'm back with episode 4 of how to solo queue every map in CS2. Today, we're going to look at Counter-Strike's last great pug map, Mirage. While most people are familiar with the map's 2013 CSGO release, less people are familiar with the original 2004 release of the map, which was then titled CPL Strike. Over the next 19 years, the map would stay largely the same and gain a reputation as a map dominated by Counter-Strike's best aimers and, more importantly, its best solo queuers. If a map like Nuke is dominated by the smartest players, Mirage is dominated by the strongest. And as similar maps like Dust 2 or Cache have been removed from rotation over time, only Mirage remains, claiming its place as Counter-Strike's pinnacle 5v5 aim map. This reputation makes Mirage a place for new and veteran players alike to test their skills, and if you're just coming into Counter-Strike with the release of CS2, there's a lot to learn about the map before you can show off in Premier's hottest crucible. So let's take a look at Mirage and figure out what it takes to win on this classic battleground. I'll start by looking at the overall layout. The map follows a pretty standard 3-lane setup. T-side has the option to push A immediately at the round start through A ramp or Palace. They also have a direct route to B through apartments. Both of these routes maneuver through tight choke points, so a route that offers more space would be middle, which, while very exposed, offers T's routes directly onto the A or B bomb sites. I want to start by looking at A site. The first thing you'll notice is the number of angles that CTs can hold from, versus the limited options for Ts entering the site. It may seem impossible to push, but there's a simple answer. Just use your smokes. Even brand new CS players should learn at least 1 or 2 A-site Mirage smokes. One of the most common pieces of A-site executes are called the up and down smokes, which covers stairs and jungle. These two smokes combined effectively remove any incoming threat from that side of the map. To throw the stairs smoke, jump onto this ledge, and then find this corner. Then you're going to aim halfway up between that corner and the piece of wood above it, and then just left click and throw. For the jungle smoke, you're going to align with this vertical beam in the wall, then you're going to find this corner and aim just up and to the left a bit from it, and finally, just left click throw again. And finally, one more smoke I'd highly recommend for A site is this one for CT. Find this crack in the wall near spawn, and then move your crosshair onto this corner. Then, you're going to jump and left click throw. Ask your team if anybody knows any A-site smokes, and you can usually get an execute going even in solo queue.
Okay, you guys know smokes at?
Yeah, I can do CT.
I got one for con.
I'll get stairs.
Some good spots to hold A-site are stairs, ticket, under belt, or even triple, where you can peek all 3 of these angles. You can also throw flashes off of this curved wall in Palace. The single most important piece of utility on Mirage though, has to be the window smoke for mid. To throw this, tuck into the corner by the trash can in T-spawn. Then, find the top of this door frame, and aim slightly to the right. You're going to hold D on your keyboard until your character starts to slide. After a moment, jump and throw. While we're talking about mid, you should know that window room has connections to a lot of places on the map that you might not notice at first glance. Getting familiar with Source's movement is the key to unlocking these. The easiest one, which everyone should know, is this strafe jump from bottom mid up into window room. Another easy route into window room is this jump from catwalk. Getting out of window room is slightly harder, but this relatively easy jump into ladder room allows you to rotate quickly to B without going through market. And finally, once you've perfected Source's movement, you might even be able to hit this jump onto catwalk. A big reason why this video was so late is because I was literally trying to hit this jump one time. I'll put a link in the description if you want to learn how to do it. And if you're new to CS, just know doing this in a match is the ultimate Mirage flex. But as far as actual competitive play, look at how much time these routes cut off from your rotations. Not to mention how much safer they can be. And while these play, I just want to say sorry for being late on the video this week. I ended up getting caught up in some real life stuff and had to take a quick YouTube break. But don't forget to comment which map you guys want to see next. The remaining options are Vertigo, Ancient, and Anubis. I also have a couple other video ideas lined up, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see those. But it's time to head over to B-Site. Important things to know about B-Site are, well, kinda nothing. Playing B on Mirage is kind of notorious for being really boring. Your job is just going to be to rotate and retake when the T side inevitably goes anywhere but B. But in those 1 or 2 rounds where the T side 5-man rushes apartments, just know that, yeah, you're going to die, but you might as well take down some Ts before you go.
Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cold is saving Luminosity with the all play. Unthinkable scenes there on the B apartments.
Before I go, there's a couple other little things around the map that I want to mention, so I'll just list them off in no particular order. First, if you're having trouble holding mid, then it might be a good idea to swap to a position on Catwalk or at Connector. You can also just ask players on sites to help you by peeking these positions. Next, Mirage has its own little tradition where the B player breaks this window for the mid player. Also, for this window, don't try to squeeze through it, you'll just block people. You can just knife it. It used to also be a tradition for players to knife this TV for good luck before they rushed B, but the new CS2 effects for the TV breaking are super lame and I don't see people doing it anymore. It's a shame and I think we should bring it back. Anyways, that's actually about all I have for Mirage. This map is super simple and most of the time winning just comes down to aiming better than the other team. But despite its simplicity, it still has some really interesting history and traditions that you don't see anywhere else in CS, or really any other game. Even if it's not your favorite, Mirage definitely demands a certain level of respect. And I hope this trend continues into CS2. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, bye, love you.